One of the most common questions in Mandarin is this: when do you use 几 and when do you use 多少? Every Mandarin learner has paused before asking about a number, an age, a quantity, or an amount, wondering which question word is correct. In this lesson, I will give you a clear and reliable framework so you can choose between 几 and 多少 with confidence every time. There is one simple rule that explains almost everything about 几 and 多少, and that rule is expectations. Ask yourself this question: do I expect the answer to be a smaller number, usually under 10? If the answer is yes, you use 几. If the answer is no, or have no idea what the number might be, you use 多少. So this is not about the actual number, it's about what you expect. Let's look at the first application, asking a child's age. Imagine you are speaking to a young child. You already expect their age is under 10. Because the expected number is small, you use 几. The standard phrase is 你几岁了? This is the neutral and correct way to ask the age of young children. But what about teenagers or adults? If you ask an adult 你几岁了, it sounds a little strange. In these cases, when you are unsure of somebody's age, or you know they are older than 10, the safest and most polite option is always 你多大了? This question is flexible, neutral, and respectful. Professional tip: when in doubt, always use 你多大了? Now let's move beyond age and talk about quantities. When you use 几 to ask about quantity, there is one important grammar rule. You must include a measure word after it. The structure is 几 plus measure word plus noun. For example, imagine you see a small startup office and assume they have a smaller team. You ask, 你们公司有几个人? Here, the speaker expects a smaller number, so they use 几. And the measure word 个 is required. Let's look at 多少. 多少 is used when the number is large or completely unknown. When using 多少, the measure word is optional. It is often included in spoken Chinese. For example, you are asking about the same company, but this time you have no idea about the size. You ask, 你们公司有多少个人? This could be 10 people or 100 people or more. Because there is no expectations, you use 多少. Let's compare these two sentences side by side. 你们公司有几个人? The sentences implies, I'm guessing you have a smaller team, probably fewer than 10 people. The measure word is required. 你们公司有多少个人? This sentence means, I have no idea how many people work here. Any number is possible, and the measure word is optional. Same structure, but very different assumptions. There are also some fixed phrases that always use 几. No matter how large the number actually is. Think of these as vocabulary items you simply memorize. For example, 几点, asking the time. 几月几号, asking the date. 第几, asking for position in the sequence. Even if the number goes beyond 10, these phrases always use 几. When you are unsure, follow this simple decision process. First, ask yourself, am I using a fixed phrase? If yes, always use 几. If not, ask, am I asking about age? For young children, use 几岁. For everyone else, use 多大. If you are asking about quantity, ask yourself, do I expect the number to be under 10? If yes, use 几 plus measure word. If not, unsure, use 多少. Okay, once you understand expectations, 几 and 多少 become very logical. If this lesson helped you clarify the differences, the next step is practice. We have prepared a set of downloadable exercises on our website to help you to apply 几 and 多少 in real-life contexts. These materials are part of our structured learning system and designed to build real confidence, not just knowledge. So you can find this link below.